The intention is to light this TeaLight candle and to help maintain balance of the universe. And we're going to light it and do a prayer. So my intention as I light this TeaLight candle is to help maintain balance of the universal scales. Okay. I invoke the spirits of justice, peace, and joy to be with us, and only ask to deliver messages that are of the heart and will help people, connect back to their humanity so that we can help keep the scales of the universe balanced. And I would like to say thank you, Karma, for holding me accountable and teaching me to focus on my own self. Thank you, beautiful Karma. I'm super grateful to be alive. I want to say thank you for this moment. Okay. So, if you are here, we have we're doing a different kind of reading with the TeaLight candle. There's 3, okay? I'm see. I know I can set it up so you can see the candle, but that's a cool. Yo, my shades got like the candlelight, and then it's a pretty cool picture. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Right. How dope is it? It's like, yeah. Okay. Well. Well, I guess we'll do my favorite topic of all, love. Oh, the candles talking. Candles dancing, things like that. That's a good sign, especially when you're doing working with fire magic. But love messages. I love love messages, you guys. I just haven't really got into it. But we'll get started. Let me see. In fact, I'm gonna do something completely different for this reading. I'm not even gonna use any cards. I'm just gonna use candle light, and we're gonna do some love messages. Good to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for being here. Well, we have 3 candles. We have 3 TeaLight candles. So allow your... I'm so happy to see you. Thank you for being here, beautiful. I'm so happy to see you. I'm doing something different. We're gonna be doing messages via TeaLight candles. It's 3 pals. It's love messages. And I guess I'll get into why I'm doing love messages as well. Love messages is thank you. If you want to tell me about how you've been doing, I'm just gonna acknowledge it and thank you so much. Please share with me how you've been doing, and I'll tell you why I'm doing love messages. So a lot of us have been hurt so much to the point that we're ready to give up on love. Let's be honest about it. If we get messages that we're about to meet somebody who's of our caliber, thank you. Thank you for being present. I'm happy to see you. If we've been getting messages that we're going to meet somebody who's high vibrational, we're working through blockages that tell us that a healthy love is impossible, when the reality is healthy love is so possible. But a lot of us have just dealt with a lot of we've had a lot of experiences that have taught us not to give up on love. And it's important to look at a lot of heartbreak from a place of a high vibrational place, because everybody wants to be loved at the end of the day. You know, even if it's self-love, they want love. But what I started to notice is that a lot of people are really interested in how you're either making money or who you fucking. Then I started getting, going a bit deeper, and I started realizing people want healthy connections. Being a human is a beautiful thing because you're able to use verbal communication, non-verbal communication to express to someone, I would like to get to know you. Now, how that can come out, it might not come out the way we want it to. We might be afraid of rejection. We might be afraid of whatever. But a lot of us are afraid to feel the emotions that come with us actually being honest about what we want to experience with other people. It can be very scary. However, Spirit is saying, get out our comfort zones and open our hearts up again. I know personally for me, I've been closed off to opening up to new people because I've been afraid of meeting the same people. Things in the house. It is what it is. But now I'm not so afraid of it because at the end of the day, I feel comfortable enough to set boundaries with people. I feel comfortable enough to be okay with my own company. So Spirit is asking us to get out of our own way and get outside our comfort zone and realize that the people that we had really shitty experiences with, they were going through the same thing they put us through. They just went a little bit crazy on us to make us feel a certain way. And forgive them. Don't hold any resentment to them. Take all the time you need to get to that place. But it's going to be important for you to go at your own pace with this healing because Spirit is saying there's a lot of healthy people I want you to interact with. And these people are going to support you where you're at. They're going to basically accept you as you are. So the love messages, for what I'm starting to get, some of these messages might be about self-love. Some of it might be about romantic love. Some of it might be about new friendships. Some of it might be about deepening relationships with your children. It might even be with having a healthier relationship with Mother Gaia. But at the end of the day, messages of love are coming out here. So I'm going to set it up so you can actually see the candlelight that you choose. But let me see if you guys can see it like this. No, you just see me. That's not what we're going for. We're going for the candle. Actually, this might work. What can I do to get the candle up here? I'm using my noggin. It's interesting. You guys can't actually see the layout, but simplify it. Simplicity is key. Hold the phone. Wait. Yo, wait. I think I got it. Oh shit, we got it. I mean, either way, it may not be the most sweetest looking thing, but it do what it needs to do, right? So, what I'm gonna do is turn the lights off, and we'll light the candle, and we'll do a prayer before we get into each pile, so that we can so I can hold myself accountable to make sure nobody is. I'm not, abusing esoteric knowledge. I'm very adamant on making sure I'm honoring the universal laws, but also honoring people's emotions, okay? So we have 3 TeaLight candles. They're white. Every TeaLight candle has a different energy. This is 1, this is 2. You pick the one you feel led to pick, and this is 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna do a prayer, and then we'll light the candle and Hopefully you'll get the message that you need. Okay, 10:50. We're gonna say this starting at 11. The power one is gonna be starting at 11 minutes. So, Spirit, my intention upon lighting this candle for power one is to deliver clear, concise messages free of confusion, and to help give power one the love messages that they need to help clear out any heart chakra blockages, and also to help them have a heart healing transformation, and to help them discover the self-healers that they are at a soul level. Okay. Welcome, power one. Your TeaLight candle is saying it's safe for you to open your heart. I know that you've been seeing a lot of signs saying it is safe for you to open your heart. However, power one, you might have been holding yourself back a little bit because there's some trauma coming up from the past is telling you it's time to release me. And maybe you don't exactly know how to release it. What's that? However I'm feeling, I'm seeing whatever it is being released, or just, it's like, I'm okay, so I'm picking up the pain. Yeah, I got gas. Yeah, something's releasing, because, anywho, gas is releasing. But power one, what I'm picking up is, it's not that you're not releasing it. This is whatever, there's a pain body that something activates it. Now, you guys are able to catch the pain body before it starts to cloud your judgment. So power one, what I'm picking up for you beautiful lovely souls is your pain body's been activated. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's wow, that's something's moving in there. Yeah, your pain body's activated. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let me keep channeling some messages. You're feeling like so what I'm picking up, power one, your pain body's been activated, but you're able to not succumb to it the way the average person would. I feel like power one, you're also starting to understand that just because the pain body is activated doesn't mean one has to lose control. I'm also picking up power one. You guys are starting to understand that it is a choice to be reckless. I feel like power one, you're starting to notice if anyone in your life is acting reckless after the truth is spoken, that is a choice. Because power one, I feel as if you have a high level of self-accountability, and you're starting to understand that the beauty of being human as a spiritual being is being able to keep in balance the emotional and mental body. And you guys have been going through a deep purge, power one. This is why I'm picking up the pain body is being activated, because you guys are going through a very deep purge right now. But I also feel as if you're making peace with the aspects of yourself that you once thought you wanted to live without. I feel as if you're starting to fully embrace all aspects of you. Oh, that is the blockage for Power One. Feeling is this superficial need of perfection. Now, it can show up differently for everybody. For some, it can show up in trying to overheal. For others, I mean, it's different for everybody. But what I'm picking up for Power One, there was this false sense of perfection. Not from a place of self-hatred, but because you saw, I can be better than what I'm seeing. I can feel better than what I'm feeling. And I feel like Power One, you're starting to understand it's okay for my pain body to be activated. It's okay for me to feel a certain way about somebody if I, have a certain feeling about them. I feel as if you're being much more gentle to yourself, Power One. I feel as if you're starting to understand the power of relatability, but you're also setting an example for many. Because as I go back to it, you're starting to also see that it's a choice to hurt people. Okay. Ooh, a new subliminal. Shoot, I'm about to watch that thing. Okay. Oh, let me stay focused. Okay. If you like subliminals, Messy Lab, they have one called Love Flows Easily to You in this Messy Lab. Love flows easily to you. So this is interesting that I'm doing love messages and a subliminal for love flows easily to you, but Messy Lab came up. Okay, so yeah, check them out. They're really good. Their subliminals are amazing. But also, Power One, what I'm definitely picking up here is you guys are learning to validate yourself. It's like what I'm picking up for Power One is this beautiful flowy energy. It's like I feel as if a door, like I'm in this dreamy room, and the door with a flowy curtain open, and this door, when it opens, there's a garden it leads out to, and this beautiful flowery scent just flows gently on your face, and it lingers right above your nose, and it just lures you to move forward to it. And I feel as if your garden is so beautiful. I feel as if people getting to know you guys, it's like walking into a secret garden. However, there's one aspect of you guys where the perfectionism is coming in, is where you may be feeling like, I have to get all these weeds out of my garden. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm starting to get it, Power One. What I really feel is that your spirit team is saying, we're going to help you get the weeds out of your garden. Relax. Because I really feel like your heart has been through it. And Power One, you've been doing everything you can to protect yourself from getting hurt again. You're extremely protected. So what I'm feeling like, the blockage for Power One, and I'm not even gonna say it's a perfectionism. You have been trying to get weeds out of your garden, and your spiritual team is saying, we're helping you do that. We want you to continue nurturing yourself, but maybe you might be being asked to, you might be as beautiful as a rose, Power One. Like, I really feel, gosh, okay, I'm gassy. Y'all releasing a lot of stuff. And also, I've been eating a lot of eating a lot of beans. But y'all releasing a lot of energy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Something's happening with your pain body, Power One. Oh Oh shit, you are mastering your pain body. I ain't never heard of no shit like that. That is cool. Yeah, this candle's showing me there's like little specks like moving in here. Okay, so, oh, I'm starting to get a picture here. When your pain body's activated, you may go into this place where you want to uproot weeds that you didn't plant. It's like you want to find the weeds, the seed of the weeds that people planted in your garden when you didn't understand what was going on. It's like you are so self-mastered that you understand there's scars about you that were not caused by you but caused by others. And so you're trying to understand it at how it has affected you. And some of you guys, you might not be able to see it right now. And it's because your spirit team is saying, do not focus on that. Do not focus on that. Literally nurture yourself. Take the time to understand what soil is going to be best for your garden. Okay, there's all kinds of soils. Who says you can't make up your own soil? You know, there's all kinds of plant food for you. Like you can start treating yourself like a plant, Power One. What's your favorite flower? That's what I'm like. Whatever your favorite flower is, Power One, do research on it and take the time. As you're taking the time to understand how to take care of this flower, take care of yourself in that way. In fact, what you can do is you can actually get a flower just like it and take care of it. And don't feel bad if it dies. You'll learn from it. But the goal is for you to see how beautiful you are, to enjoy the process of planting the seeds and to not focus on the weeds in your garden. Because when you focus on the weeds in your garden, you know, in this obsessive manner, like I have to remove it from my energy field, you miss where areas of yourself is going, not taken care of. And what I picked up, Power One, you guys are so beautiful. People would not know that you have insecurities. But there's nothing wrong with having insecurities. I'm sorry people have picked you guys apart like nobody's business. But now is the time to release that, because love is really trying to flow to you. The fact that subliminal came, love flows easily to me by Messy Lab. Love is literally knocking on your door, Power One. And I'm not exactly sure, whatever love it is you've been looking for, it might not even be a romantic type of partnership. It could just simply be you meeting like people you can talk to where they won't judge you and where you can feel safe to be around them, where you can understand that they're not gonna like, you know, take what you're saying and run with it. Oh, okay, forgive me. Something in my house, y'all. I'm cool with it though. It is what it is. But Power One, what I'm picking up is that love is like literally knocking on your door. So in the moments where you feel like you may want to overheal, just start expressing gratitude. Because expressing gratitude, Power One, is literally going to help you make peace with the past. It's going to help you forgive the past. And it's also going to help you learn to love yourself deeper. But be patient with the process. Because whatever kind of love it is that you're seeking, it's literally knocking on your door, Power One. Or Candlelight One. And so, ooh, we're going to play Lobby and Rose. And it's coming in fast. I feel like the love that you've been manifesting is going to come to you really soon, sooner than you can imagine. And your pain body might be activated. And don't be afraid if it's activated. Just simply breathe through it and remember that you know how to not cave under pressure of your pain body. Average person caves under pressure, but you don't. Okay? Also remember to practice gratitude. You can say, I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful to be able to feel my pain body and to understand that I'm not my pain body. And that is enough to help your pain body get back to a state of, because I'm really feeling like Power One, you're not meant to continue this journey, this healing journey alone, okay? And you might be afraid of getting hurt again. No, you are protected from toxic dynamics, Power One. So I'm going to be quiet and play Lobby and Rose just for you guys. And in this moment, just express your feelings and your emotions of what's coming up. You can say it out loud. You can think it to yourself or be as authentic as possible. And this candle is going to help you release your emotions into the ether so it can be, you know, alchemized into something beautiful. Hey, beautiful Power 2. So before we light your TeaLight candle, we're going to do a prayer of intention so that we can honor all those that came before you, your ancestors, and so that we can honor all those who are supporting you on your journey into the unknown. Because Power 2, I feel as if you guys are closing out a lot of cycles quite quickly, and you want to make sure you stay in alignment. But also what I'm picking up is you also want to make sure you're able to let your hair down while you're doing what you're doing. Okay, so we're going to do a prayer and then we're going to light it. To all the ancestors of Power 2 who are here in harmony, and all spirits of chaos are not welcome here, I want to say thank you for being here to help me deliver these messages to your lovely, lovely people who are breaking generational curses. Also ask that you guys are also pray, forgive me, also pray that you guys are resting in peace. And I only ask to deliver the most accurate messages, love-filled. And I ask that my humility grows in this moment. And I just want to say thank you for this beautiful moment of life. Like, you guys have sacrificed so much for all of us to be here. You beautiful ancestors. And I want to say that we thank you. We thank you for helping us get out of some sticky situations. We thank you for helping us be able to believe in ourselves again. and for blessing us with strength and courage to keep going when it got tough and difficult. Power to, I'm feeling some warrior energy here. So I'm feeling like the reason we did a prayer to your ancestors is because your ancestors have been trying to get your attention. Not like they've been, you know, like you ain't been talking to them and communing with them. I feel like your communication with your ancestors evolves as you evolve, because I feel like power too, as you evolve and heal, your ancestors heal. So power too, you are a very powerful healer. You are so powerful that you are healing your ancestors as well as healing your legacy. And your ancestors want to say thank you. They want to let you know that on the other side, they're experiencing life quite different than what they used to experience it as. Your ancestors are also learning to step outside their own comfort zone, okay? So they want you to know, we understand you might be a little nervous because power too, a lot of your blessings about to start rolling in quite quickly. And I know you understand there's a lot of people watching you. I know you understand there's a lot of people trying to, you know, treat you like a, what you call a reality TV show. However, you're not wanting to actually share your business with the world. And you know, if you have children or even animal companions or plants, you want to keep that part of yourself private. However, God is putting on a show with you, power too. God is letting the people who did not take the time to love themselves see what self-love can do. And I'm not even saying they're your enemies anymore, because I even feel like your enemies are starting to get back to where they started from. And when I say, I don't mean like, oh my gosh, we know the error of our ways, we want to change. I feel as if power too, your enemies are starting to realize, you know, my health is not at its best right now because I'm letting rage and anger fuel me. Because really the only reason the people who went above and beyond to hurt you is because they were extremely sad. Most people who we call enemies only go to hurt us so bad because they feel an extreme sense of sadness, grief. And so when you're dealing with people who are experiencing extreme sadness, grief, anxiety, and depression, there's going to be a lot of manic episodes where one is just consistently going up and down. So it's like the expression of what makes them sad may be incoherent to understand. So they may, you know, be able to look as if, well, all my stuff is together and I'm happy. But what you can't see is an emotion of sadness that fueled the people who went above and beyond to hurt you. And your ancestors want to say they're proud of you for not giving in to that negativity, man. You know, your ancestors want to let you know they're glad that you still always sought love, because power too, you've dealt with so much heartache, so much betrayal, so much backstabbing that you might be tired after you have a short interaction with people. You might even be wondering, is there somebody who's going to accept me for me? You know, my pace of getting to know them? Well, yeah. And your ancestors are doing a whole lot of work to bring that person to you, power too. You may notice you've been doing a whole lot of speedy healing. Your ancestors want you to know that you do not have to change yourself for anybody. Okay? I'm picking up on Soul Tribe. I'm definitely picking up on Soul Tribe energy. Your ancestors are definitely by your side as you are having to experience change in the physical realm. They want to let you know that change in the afterlife is quite different. Is talk to them about it. You know, you may be feeling like, all right, so I got this new opportunity, these new beginnings, and I manifested them. I mean, I co-created with spirit and my everyone who walks with me, and now these new beginnings are here, and I'm scared shitless. And your ancestors want you to know they understand, and it's safe for you to just literally commune with them like you would your best friend, okay? And some of you guys might be afraid to talk to someone as if they're your best friend, because you could have had a best friend that you had to cut loose. But your ancestors are saying, we understand that pain is telling you that a quote unquote best friend is going to do what they did to you, but that was one person who didn't see you for who you truly are. I'm also picking up whoever it is I'm channeling that hurt you, who was supposed to be a friend to you, Power 2, they are in high regrets of how they treated you. Spirit is making it so they can't get access to you. Because Power 2, I'm really picking up that you're really sensing how sensitive you are, and you're honoring your sensitivities. I feel like you're not putting yourself around people who's going to be like, Power 2 is too sensitive, you know, and then they'll try to emotionally manipulate you. I feel as if you are surrounding yourself, even if it's with yourself or animal companions, or maybe, you know, just innocent kids for a little bit. I feel like you're surrounding yourselves by anything that is innocent, because that is the true essence of your soul. I feel like you understand heavy energy after a certain amount of time is not good for you. Also, your ancestors are saying for you as well, Pal, too. You have the power to enforce rules, okay? You've had it for quite a while. People just didn't want you to know it. If you have people trying to pull in your energy, Power 2, and they're trying to make up these rules so that you'll have to be in their presence, you can actually tell, you know how to communicate quite well, Power 2. You can let them know, well, we don't exactly have to do it this way. Let's do it this way. Basically, Power 2, your power of negotiation is beyond anything anyone has ever met and seen. Sometimes you may go against people who want to do a stalemate. However, when we go back to why people went above and beyond to hurt you due to them feeling severe bouts of sadness, if you can understand that you have a lot of emotional self-discipline, and these people don't, well, understand how emotionally undisciplined people react. They're going to give in to whatever, and it's easy to emotionally manipulate them. However, you don't have to emotionally manipulate anybody, Power 2. You are just naturally, what's the word? Influential. So if someone is trying to make up lies to get into your energy, Power 2, you know, be able to identify the lie. And here's a trick that helps me. So I'll see people, they'll make up these scenarios. I'm farting too. They'll make up these scenarios for me, like, yes, we need to have this conversation, and we need to do it in person, or we need to have this conversation this way. And I'll be able to pick up on exactly what it is, what's fueling this conversation. And so my antennas will say, just suggest a solution. Now, when I first suggest the solution, these people go above and beyond to fight me. However, this is where I have to understand conflict is a way to cut off blessings, okay? Conflict is a way to block blessings, okay? So you may have blessing blockers trying to come up into your energy, Power 2, because these people know you have some things going on. And your ancestors are encouraging you to stay calm when this is happening. You know, if you've already stated, stood your ground with these people that I'm picking up on, then do not continue, restating the same rules. Trust me, they remembered everything you said. So what you can start doing is hanging the phone up on them, okay? If you have someone who is trying to get in your energy so much to the point that they're trying to get you upset with an argument, don't take it personal. Realize this person is fueled by sadness. The emotion of sadness clouds one's judgment, and your ancestors are simply letting you know that you have so many blessings coming in quite quickly. People from your past, specifically family pal too, they're about to start, if they have access to you. If they don't have access to you, they just gonna, gossip. But don't take it personal. Any person that is fueled by sadness, who has some access to you, you're gonna notice this pattern where their immune system is breaking down. So you may be triggered by when they first had all this energy, and their sadness transformed into rage, and they were gang stalking you, and they were, turning people against you to the point where you felt alone and isolated. Okay, thank them, because you learned a lot during this time. Okay, and these people learned a lot about themselves and the people they were with at this time. So you may remember the moments where their sadness showed up as rage. But what happens when you are so rage filled for a long period of time? It starts to eat away at your immune system, and you'll start to be tired a lot. So what I'm picking up on is the people that really were just fueled by sadness, they've been having to work a lot, or if they don't have work, they've been looking for work. They're stressed out about money. The relationships are not healthy. And even if they do have positions of authority, they're not getting any respect. So what you can take from this is, when these people are being very abrupt and rude to you, realize that this is just for a moment, because when you're not with them, even while they're having an association with you, their immune systems is breaking down. Their bodies is feeling all this pressure from them trying to wear a mask for so long. So power two, your ancestors are letting you know, if someone tries to get you to react, don't take it as it's a sign of weakness on your part. Realize that this person is going to come back and be in full regret about it, because their immune systems are literally breaking down. So you may, okay, I'll give you guys an example, power two. Let's say we share custody together, right? And oh shit, power two, if you have a child with somebody that you left behind, they've been spying on you with divination and on your social media, if they know how to find it, and they've been seeing that you got a partner coming in, right? So if you have children with them, they're going to basically be emotionally neglecting the children, because they're so focused on, oh, power two has such and such coming in. And do not worry about the kids. The kids are being well taken care of, divinely guided and protected. But what I'm picking up on is, this person is going to try to get under your skin, because they have whoever you had a romantic connection with, whether there's kids involved or not, they're going to try to light a fire to get you upset. All right. So we're going to do an exercise, power two. We're going to trigger within you an association of that ex. And what you'll do is breathe through it. It doesn't matter if the person sees you do it, breathe through it and blink. Okay? Because this is for you to recognize how powerful you are. You have to understand if somebody is constantly in reactionary states, especially if it's fueled by the emotion of sadness due to great loss, which is basically this person is going from sadness to grief. This person is going to be grieving your loss for a very long time, okay? So this exercise we're going to do, just a trigger, is going to trigger like a past conversation with this person. Now, basically, we're going into the aspect of your psyche when you first met this person, how you felt, to when you started noticing something was off, to where you started noticing something is definitely off, and then when you walked away, and you're going to pick up on how this person likes to trigger you. Okay? So in this moment, just simply breathe through it, and you're going to get a solution to how to deal with a very difficult, pesky person in your life. If this is a frenemy who is stalkerish, if this is a toxic parent, you're going to understand how to put an end to this toxic cycle. All right, so Power 2, I hope that helped you guys get a solution to deal with a pesky person that you may have to interact with, on more than a few occasions. But also to end this reading, maybe you got blessed with a brand new perspective, that is showing you it is okay to have some moments where you feel uncomfortable. I remember when I first got into spirituality, I got into spirituality because I did not want to feel emotionally uncomfortable. And because I couldn't, I had dealt with so much pain from my loved ones that I had to walk away from, that I thought to myself, anything to numb this pain. And so I got into spirituality, only to find out part of my spiritual journey is to be able to help guide people in feeling very uncomfortable emotions. If you're able to be human and spiritual at the same time, then you just, you're doing a lot of good work. Okay, there's a lot of people who don't know how to be human. There's a lot of people who don't know how to be spiritual. They're either spiritual or they're either human and they're disconnected from something. And Power 2, you know how to be a spiritual being having a human experience. So maybe you can't get rid of this person that you're trying to get away from. Okay, don't take it personal. Just learn how to view it from a new perspective. In fact, every time you have a new interaction, we're going to say a new interaction with them, view it from a new perspective. Because if you view the interaction you have with this person that is a pain in the ass, as the same old thing, you're going to constantly be feeling the same old way. So Power 2, view the interactions you have with that person as a new interaction each time. Even if it's the same interaction with you, they may go in this cycle of, we're finally speaking. Oh, you're ignoring me. Now I'm going to make you pay for it. I'm sorry, come back. And they may go in the same cycle. You know what I'm saying? You find a new way to look at it. I just learned I know how to breathe through stress. I just learned a new way to keep my stress at bay. I just learned a new way to be able to keep my heart chakra open. I just learned a new way to protect myself energetically from this type of interaction. And you can even, set it up where you say, hey, because these the communication between us is extremely toxic. I'm only going to speak to you once every 2 weeks, once a week. And if there are children involved, you may have people trying to say, well, you're a deadbeat dad, you're a deadbeat mom. Don't take it personal. They literally are trying to get you to talk to them. They don't care if you talk to the kids or not. Okay? And understand that while you're working on yourself, your ancestors are working out a way so you will not have to deal with that toxic ass person. So that is love messages for you guys, Power 2. I hope that helped you, beautiful, lovely souls. So, express gratitude and this moment of quietness I'm about to do, and then we're going to blow the candle out. Okay. 52:18. Well, let's say 52:25. Oh, 52:25. Hey, pal 3, 52:25. This is beautiful. Oh. Okay, well, that one went out. We're just going to go with it. And the fact that this going to be the only candle lit for pal 3, we're going to just go with it. So we're going to do prayer. So Source, I come to you asking to leave out my ego. I just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing me to learn new divination gifts, and I hope that the viewer or listener of this reading is also gonna be learning new divination gifts of their very own. I hope they're able to discover what true magic is all about. And my intention upon lighting this TeaLight candle is to give back that which was given to me. Okay. So pile 3, there's this energy, like I feel like I'm waking up and I'm moving slow and gentle. Like I feel like the early morning wake up where you're just enjoying the quietness of the day. I feel like this is messages from your future self, pile 3. Like, you're able to enjoy the brand new beginning of the day with quietude. However, you could be sharing a living space with someone that not like you moved in. You just could be sharing space with someone, and I'm feeling like the energy I'm picking up is where you look over and you see a beautiful being who's just as peaceful sleeping as they are awake. And you might have some insecurities come to the surface. But you're going to understand that you love yourself so much, you're not going to allow yourself to self-sabotage. I feel as if you have no idea, Pal 3, that you are like everything in one. And you're perfect as you are. And anyone who tries to, treat you like a child or tries to speak on you in such a way where it's like, you should do this better, or they're consistently just nitpicking with you, all that is just so you can doubt yourself, Pal 3. Like, I feel as if, Pal 3, your future self is saying, you don't have to tell anybody your moves. You don't have to tell anybody what your intentions are. If your spirit says, I wouldn't do it with this person, you don't have to change your routine up just because someone new comes into your life. Like, your future self is really talking about a lot of self-love right now, Pal 3. Like, you may have felt like you were powerless in the past with toxic people and things like that. And it's not that you're powerless. What I'm picking up, Pal 3, is that when you love, you really love. So you might get afraid to open your heart, Pal 3. But with your timestamp starting at 52:25, you got somebody that's just for you, Pal 3. Who, if you just want to hang out at the river for 3 days straight and you don't want to talk to them, there's going to be trust there. It's not going to be someone where they're letting their trust issues get the best of them and they're causing themselves to self-sabotage, and then they're playing victim, and then they're projecting onto you, and then they're gaslighting you. This is someone who you won't have to be worried about, like, well, if I want 3 days to myself, are you going to cheat on me? You know? So your future self is saying, literally, be yourself. People are already in awe of it. Like, Pal 3, you are the guy or girl who anyone would wish to bring home to their family, who wish to start a whole brand new family, who, if you even have kids, they're willing to have a mixed family with you, Pal 3. Pal 3, you guys are the ones who people not only feel emotionally safe with, they feel as if they can tell you your secrets and you're not going to do anything to hurt them. Even if you break up, they can tell that you're healthy, and they can tell that you're not going to like try to sabotage them or be on some kooky wookie ass shit, like doing magic on them or stalking them and some shit. I really feel like the love message for you, Pal 3, is asking you to open up and take a chance. And you may be asking how. I don't want to, do something where I don't feel led to do it. No, this new chapter that you're in, Pal 3, is where you're going to be able to express yourself more authentically. There's certain things other people may be like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. And you'll be like, well, but I feel led to do it, so I'm going to do it. And you're going to realize that you're protected doing it. I feel like, Pal 3, love message for you. You're being asked to stop playing it safe And this might have you concerned and worried about what is happening, what's going on with my life. I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. I feel like you're experiencing a time of quote unquote great upheaval, but it may not look like great upheaval. Some may say your life looks too easy, Pile 3, but you really are experiencing a lot of changes and quite rapidly. Like Pile 3, I'm picking up love messages. You are love. Yeah, Pile 3, you literally are love. And you're calling in love to you. So I don't really feel led to go on too much. The only thing I want to say for you, Pile 3, is love messages. Understand in the past, when you didn't know anything, people took advantage of it. And now you know a lot, Pile 3. So now it's not like people can just walk up and take advantage of you. There's a sense of knowing to you. There's like, in your energy field, Pile 3, there's a sense of, I can tell Pile 3 has had experience. And because you are love, people don't want to hurt you, Pile 3. They literally want to get to know you. However, you're protected from energies of your past. So people who will not be a good fit for you are 9 times out of 10 not going to approach you, okay? And even if one does, you're going to know exactly how to not take it personal. Because let's be honest, Pile 3, with your beautiful energy, people will you'd want to get to know yourself if you were you. You know, not on like some narcissistic shit, Pile 3, but like Pile 3, there's not a lot of people like you. You one of a kind. So you're going to have a lot of insecurities come up, Pile 3. Just trust it, work through it, and realize that you are not these insecurities. That these scars you have are actually quite beautiful. And there's going to be someone, if they're not here already, who will sit there and listen to you tell about your scars from a perspective that's quite healing. And they're going to want to give you the world, because when you tell them everything that you've been through, Pile 3, they're going to be like, damn, how are you so you, and the shit you've been through would have made the average person into a beast, into a monster. You know, people look at, I'm a savage, like, oh my gosh, that's something to be proud of after you done been through hell and back to become just as mean as the person who hurt you. But the reality is, no one wants to feel like they have to be in warrior mode all the time. No one wants to feel like they can't even be safe in their own body. And it's safe for you to be in your own body, Pile 3. It's safe for you to express your sensuality. It's safe for you to express yourself authentically. Love is the greatest force of all, and you embody love, Pile 3. So you can't help if people take an interest in you for friendship, for romantic wise. Pile 3, very beautiful, very handsome. Everything about you inside and out is just wonderful. So understand that if, you know, your pain body comes up and you're afraid of someone hurting you, just realize Source and your guardian angels and your ancestors and everyone who walks with you is not going to allow anyone in your vicinity or your home who's going to hurt you. Okay? And even if you're with someone new, getting to know them, even if you decide to be quiet for 30 whole minutes, they're going to be very grateful for it, because it's going to be like, wow,
We ain't just having no meaningless conversation. We actually having thoughtful, quiet contemplation. Dear God, I love this shit. You know? You gon' like whoever it is that is looking for you, is gonna enjoy how you change often because they change often. Okay? So to end this Power 3, I hope that you guys enjoy these love messages. I actually really enjoyed delivering it by the TeaLight. And what we're gonna do, I would like you guys to mention as many things as you can think of that you're grateful for while this music is playing. And then we're gonna blow the candle out. And I wish you guys the best.